Put your head on my shoulder, whisper in my ear, baby, words I want to hear. Tell me that you're really mine. Put your lips next to mine, dear. Won't you kiss me once, baby? Just a kiss goodnight, maybe. You and I will fall in love. People say that love's a game you just can't win. And if there's a way, I'll find it someday. And then this fool will rush in. Put your head on my shoulder, whisper in my ear, baby, words I want to hear. Tell me that you're really mine. Put your head on my shoulder, whisper in my ear, baby, words I want to hear. Tell me, put your head on my shoulder.
It's lunchtime and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business.
Are you coming to us?
Live from the Amp Media Studios, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free 888-994-4995, Studio A right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe and a beautiful, what is it today?
Monday Mayhem is what today is.
It feels like it's been
a long day.
It feels like it's Friday.
Let's just say it's been a long day.
It's been a long morning, I can tell you that. JC
And
comes
we're moving and grooving. The whole camera's moving, the whole everything's moving.
JC comes in.
See what happens when I go away for one day. I go away for one day to go visit my daughter for the holidays. I come back.
Who's sitting in third chair? Who's in third chair?
I don't think anyone's in third chair.
Okay, that's the problem. Whoever's in third chair at commercial break, bring them out here because they're the ones that are going to get the earlobe.
No one's in third chair.
Why not?
I do not know.
Well, that's the problem. Without third chair, you're going to have, it's like a submarine, right? If you don't have a captain that tells you which way to go, you're going to run into a rock. That's third chair.
That'd be the Titanic. Actually, there is a ship that's sort of...
The Titanic is not a rock. It's an ice cube. But thank you very much.
It's just a cold one.
It's just a cold one.
Yeah, it's just a cold rock.
Was it a beer?
See, there is actually a ship that ran aground of one of the small ships.
You digress. I'm talking about third. I'm not talking about chairs. I'm not talking about ice cubes.
icebergs,
whatever.
cubes, whatever it is, it happens. Mom goes away for a day. This is what happens when mom leaves dad in charge for a day. Do we understand what happens? JC understands. A day. One. We ran a tape. One. What happened?
See, you're just giving JC more reason to get upset on Thursday night when Josh isn't here. He's doing a commercial. And what does she say?
I'm not talking about Josh not being here. Josh was here.
No, you're just giving her more reason to act JC-ish.
So, to all our friends and family that celebrate the Jewish New Year, happy Rosh Hashanah, Lashana Tova. These are our 10 days, our holiest 10 days of the year.
I don't want to talk about
These
that.
are the days of repentance. That's why I'm telling you. These are the days we
Repent.
ask God for
You need more than 10 days.
and repentance.
You need a whole year.
We release all of our sins to God and we get to start
You
again.
sinners sin so much for 365 days. You think 10 days is going to be enough?
10 days of repentance and then we eat again. But for now,
And you know
we
something?
repent.
God never said eat your way through guilt. It isn't about eating and then you repent.
No,
I don't get
we
this.
fast next week, but our 10 days, these are our 10 days.
You should eat
of
a
all-
lot to fast. You gain 40 pounds this week and you lose 40.
Like the squirrels. It's our holiest
So let
10
me
days
get
of
this
the
right.
year.
You guys eat and then you
And
starve
we fast.
yourself?
Yeah, only for a
Why?
day. Because we're Jewish. It's all about the suffering.
You guys are so confusing.
We suffer, we gain strength, we eat, we survive, and we go again.
I've never met, first of all, I got to thank you because when I went to NYU and I went to school when you guys had a holiday, I didn't know you were
Which is
suffering.
why Monday is
dieting,
another holiday.
And then you eat the fried food thing, right?
No more fried food for me.
So you're
Not
supposed
after
to eat
last
fried
week.
food?
No.
No fried
It's
food.
break fast. It's like bagels and cream cheese.
Break
and
fast. You make
break
it sound
fast.
like it's
Something sweet though, like a melon. Or
talking to a microphone,
Or a shot
otherwise,
of
and we got to see if they'll open
a
that
shot
mic.
of whiskey. Something
melon.
sweet?
It's good to start it with something sweet. My grandmother always said, you know, like
You have a piece of fruit, a cantaloupe, melon, something to start off, so you have a sweet year.
My
you
friend's
know.
grandmother always would start it with a shot of whiskey.
Oh, well,
fast with a shot
I
of
guess that would be
something.
good too.
We can put some melon
We
in
usually
it,
have the Manischewitz wine, you know.
and we could go that way.
Now you do realize that break fast, this new word called break fast. is
I know it's breakfast.
But breakfast,
I know, but it's not
breakfast
really.
is the same as breaking
I'm
fast
gonna
from the
tell
night
you
before.
something. You and me, we're going to have
We're gonna
words.
dance,
I
baby.
can see already because you got breakfast and breakfast.
Yes.
You don't eat for a week. You eat too much a week before that. It's got to be fried food. It can't rise. You
No
can't
fried.
eat bread. You guys have a lot of restrictions. I swear to God, not one Jew will ever be Puerto Rican.
I have learned a
You will
lot.
never be Puerto Rican.
know
Because
what?
we eat rice and beans, we eat pork, we eat what it rises. The more it rises, the more we eat it.
I learned so much Wednesday when we went to see the movies
Oh, my
on Jesus Christ Superstar. I never realized that the matzah from the Passover Seder is now symbolic in
You know, we saw
Christianity.
Jesus Christ Superstar.
I'd never
And you
seen it.
sat there through this whole 3-hour escapade. And the one thing you learn about that whole movie
is that we're really one.
it's matzah bread. It's the matzah. Where's the matzah? Pass me the matzah.
But wait.
It's always with food with you.
It was the Passover Seder, and then the matzah becomes representative of Jesus' body,
Dawn,
and then the wine.
It was Italian bread. They just didn't have it.
It wasn't. You saw it was flat. It was
no,
the Passover
because
Seder.
they did the take so many times over. They ran out of bread, so they put in matzah.
No, because think about it. Passover started way before
Way before what?
Jesus.
I think I gotta understand this. I really do. You
I've
have
learned a
10
lot.
days of repent.
Yes. You're in
You
trouble.
guys are a bunch of sinners. Now, in those 10 days, do you not sin?
You're not supposed to sin. You're supposed to ask
But
for
after that, you can
forgiveness.
sin.
No.
This is the part I
You're
don't
not
understand.
supposed to sin. We should not be sinful people. We should always be
Givers.
righteous people and givers.
And givers.
Do you
Do I
repent?
fast?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And do you break fast?
Yes, every year.
And are you on holiday too?
Yes.
'Cause I see you working all over the place.
Doesn't matter. I can still work.
It's sundown?
Well,
guys
no,
are like-
not on Yom Kippur. No,
guys are like
on that
vampires.
day.
The sun comes
that's
down,
the
you go home.
holiest day of the year. So on that day, I do not work.
So the
Next
last 2
Sunday
days,
night.
it doesn't matter what happens at night?
Next Sunday night is when we, right, those are our
That's
holy
the
days.
night.
I gotta tell you, the one thing I love about your holidays is I can go to a restaurant and get a table.
There's nobody there.
There ain't nobody there.
You're not going to see anyone Sunday night.
I can get a restaurant. And how long does this go
Till
to?
Monday.
Till today's Monday.
Next Monday.
Next Monday.
You mean I can have a whole week
No,
of
no,
restaurants?
just next Sunday to Monday, just a day. It's
Oh,
24
today you're
hours.
back to being in
We're
the
back to
restaurant?
being us. You got me and JC today. in double trouble.
You mean you break your holiday in between? What kind of chip is this?
No.
You don't get it.
You're right. I don't get it. So next Saturday and Sunday
No,
is
just Sunday.
It's just Sunday
Oh, now
And
it's Sunday.
Monday.
nights, not Sunday day.
So what
It's
happens
just
Sunday night?
It's called Cold Nidre. Okay, so what happens is that is the night before that you have to have your dinner at sundown, and then you do not eat until the following sundown, which is Monday.
So you don't fast. You stop eating from 6 o'clock till 6 o'clock.
24 hours.
Yeah, but you eat leading up to that, so you can have a whole meal at 5.
You're
On
supposed to
Sunday,
have dinner
just not
And
on
then you're not
Monday.
gonna eat again.
Until
until
Monday.
The following.
Well, that's a chip.
Right.
That's a chip.
No, that's the holiest
It's
day.
easy. That's an easy thing.
And what are you supposed to be doing all those hours you ain't eating?
Praying.
Well, what you're supposed to do is most people go to temple.
You go to
They
temple?
pray. No. I
You
don't
go to temple?
I'm
You
going to
do.
go this year, actually. I haven't been in 4 years
Well, you should
because
go
of
because
COVID.
you is the large sinner.
But now, me.
Yeah, you-
But now you're able to stream everything. So
That's true.
now
You
we're
can
able to watch it from the
everything
house.
online, which
You
is
can stream it.
Well, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
You get to stream to God.
Yes.
Hello, God. This is me. I'm
Yes.
on channel
Yeah,
ABC.
There are services that the rabbi gives, so that
You can stream
you
it.
don't have to leave your home. You can watch it from your own space.
So what are you doing? You're cooking and streaming and doing.
No, the night I don't cook the day.
You never cook.
I cook. all
Steve
the
told me
time.
you don't
She
cook.
cooks.
Oh,
I
you
don't
a
cook.
cooker?
She cooks.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, I didn't know you cook.
Oh my God, I'm a.
Are you a
great
good cook? Yeah.
Oh my God, yeah.
So what do you do when you can't eat bread?
That's Passover.
Well,
that's the next
Passover.
holiday.
I'm so
holiday.
freaking confused.
This we just
When's
don't
that
eat.
happening?
When around
in
Easter.
April.
Again, back to the Passover Seder and Easter.
And what
when
happens in Christmas?
You have Christmas.
Do you have a Jewish holiday? right?
Hanukkah.
Yeah, we have Hanukkah.
And so what's that all about? Because I know.
8 days of eating things that are fried.
We're back to
Oh,
food
that's
again.
the fried food.
There you go.
That's the holiday.
That's
you
the
meant.
part I like. That
That's
one.
the donuts
You get a
and the
gift every
latkes.
day, don't
Yes,
you?
that's
when
the
I turn
donut.
Jewish.
That's the oil.
Eat a donut and get a gift.
That's the oil holiday.
It's
Yes.
like double guilt.
That's the miracle holiday.
That's a miracle holiday. It's a miracle I'm going to live through it.
It's the
I don't
holiday
have a
of
heart attack
miracles.
with all the fried food you
It's
eat.
the holiday of you're on a roll. We really need a
this a comedy
He needs a disclaimer is what he needs today.
All I
For
know
all of our
is-
Jewish friends, I apologize.
Happy, what is it, Mokatofa?
Rosh Hashanah, New Year.
No, the other one.
Yom Kippur is next
No,
week.
the one. Yeah.
L'Shana Tova,
yeah.
New Year. A
Shana
happy and
Tova.
healthy New Year.
That's
Shana
Rosh
Tov.
Hashanah.
That was Rosh Hashanah. That was
That's Rosh
Friday.
Hashanah.
And
That
Saturday.
finished too?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's done?
Now we're in the days of awe. AWE.
The days of what?
Awe of
AWE?
forgiveness and repentance.
Happy awe to you.
Teshuvah,
I am awed by you.
tefillah, tzedakah. It's all about
Who
giving.
the hell is that?
Giving charity, repentance, and healing the world.
I hope you give me some charity and you repent. Is there like a ritual to learn to repent a correct way? Do
Yes, you pray to God and ask for forgiveness.
is there like a prayer you're supposed to do?
There is, but I kind of feel in my heart that you can
Do
pray
you-
in your own prayer.
But you know the prayers? You know all that stuff?
I'm really good about following just kind of like my heart, the same thing, like and just
You'd be a good person for 10 days. On the 11th
Hopefully-
days. On
hopefully
the
it'll be for
11
the whole
days,
year.
the punches come out.
It,
The
you
whole
know,
year.
each year, you know, when you come to up to the holidays, you know, the whole idea is that you're inscribed into the book of life. You know, and you once you get past
book
Rosh
of
Hashanah,
life.
it's called the book of life, really.
And what's in
it's
this
like-
book?
Hopefully a long life for you.
It's that's what you pray for.
What if
that
it
you have a
says
long life.
86, we're cutting you
That's
short?
why you have 10 days to repent while theoretically God opens the book.
And who writes your
decide-
name in this book?
God.
God.
You know, you guys should learn do you guys know what a confession box is?
Yeah.
In the Catholics?
course.
Do you
Of
have
course.
that in your religion?
No.
No,
Would you like one?
no. I've got
I think it'll be a shortcut to all these
my
days.
people have a direct contact right up to the
My
stars.
people
As
have
you see,
an operator
we go right
who
to the top.
screens it. You see, we repent and then we talk to God.
No, I talk to God all the time.
No, we repent. We don't do 10
I
days.
got no fingerprints. What do you want? I'm closer to God, closer to godliness than everyone. I'm from the stars. You know, when I was 10, my mom took me to the psychic fair. Totally digressing from this. And the psychic told me I was not from this planet. I was on borrow to my parents in this physical form. I was really from the stars. I'm a star child. So I ran out crying, of course. Imagine telling a child, these really aren't your parents. You're on borrowed time with them. Until I went to the airport and went through the checkpoint. the other day at Clear, and I have no fingerprints. I decided maybe that psychic was right, and maybe the human DNA in me just never formed the fingerprints, and I really am from the stars.
You see,
And my
You have no
parents
fingerprints.
did borrow me from the galaxy, is all I can tell you.
she doesn't have any fingerprints
They're
that the machine can
non-identifiable
pick up.
fingerprints.
It happens.
Really?
Yeah, I
I'd
know.
never heard of that.
But this is what
Yeah,
happens
neither had
when you're-
anybody else at the TSA checkpoint.
This is what happens when you have 10 days of rucka rucka. Whatever the hell
We
these
hadn't
guys
even
call it.
started yet. Anyway,
Lord.
more to come. So,
Anyway, so that's our
Happy New
holiday
Year to everyone.
spirit.
That's our holiday
That's
in a
one
nutshell.
scary thing. I'm gonna tell you, between you and this one, very scary people.
Why? It's a beautiful holiday. It's about
Yeah,
wearing
and
white.
Sunday, what else do you do? Also, you take all your sins and you throw them in the water.
Yes.
What
Like
water?
breadcrumbs. Any body of water. Hopefully not
water.
your pool.
That's
but
why we
any
have
running-
pollution in the ocean, because you guys jump out there and take a shower.
Oh, and
No,
let me,
wishing well, a fountain.
Do you drink
with
this water?
No, you just you
relinquish your
take.
sins.
Do you
throw
take a glass of water, pick your finger
all
in there?
your
no, it's done
sins.
with like food, breadcrumbs, or
Metaphorically, also.
Wait a minute, wait a minute,
Or you can
wait,
take a
wait.
coin, kind of like, and
you drop it
throw
in the water?
Yes.
You throw it in the water. So it's like it's.
And that
it's
coin is all
washing
your
away
sins. That's
for
what
the
your
year.
sins are in that coin. If I feed it to a duck, will it become sinful? It's like The Exorcist.
no.
Wow.
But I have to tell you, I called Darby's florist on Friday, and I delivered beautiful arrangements to my mom and my mother-in-law. All beautiful white roses and white orchids and hydrangeas. They did such a spectacular job. This is the piece that they left us from Darby's. If you're looking for a florist in Coral Springs, Darby's Florist. I'll have to send you pictures and put them on the screen. What they sent was truly spectacular. Beautiful purple orchids. My mom's got
Just
beautiful
happen to have that
hydrangeas.
handy.
Yeah, how'd you pull that out of your pocket?
He's
Because
a
I've been
magician.
praying for 3 days.
That I was actually going to talk about.
I have no idea why this is in my pocket.
But Elizabeth and Gloria, her mother, did a spectacular job. I called them Friday. I called them Thursday. They delivered them Friday, and everyone, they just felt like it's all about, giving joy to people. What you always teach,
You
extension
never
from the elbow.
you never sent me flowers. Why didn't you send me flowers?
They're right here.
Oh, I get those flowers.
Yes. You
Well-
get to share them with me.
I get to share them with you. I don't want your flowers. Your flowers have the juju on them.
What juju would that be?
That sin stuff that you're trying to get rid
Ain't
of.
no sins.
That coin that she talked
Ain't
about.
no sin, sunshine. Anyway,
have a coin.
Give Darby's Florist a call. Their number is, Freddie, you have their number?
I got a coin for you.
954-227, that's their fax, 954-227-2800. Beautiful flowers, and just tell them that Dawn and Freddie sent you.
Now that's a coin.
That's about spreading some happiness.
This is the coin that cleans the world. Can you imagine if I had taken out one of those breads that you just talked about?
Bread,
Those crackers?
a
whatever it's called?
matzah. If you pulled a matzah out of your pocket, that'd be like a mic drop moment. That I gotta tell you. More to come. We're going to take a quick commercial break. More music from Mark from Be Eventful. We're going to talk to B. We're going to talk to JC. See what our crew has been up to because we've made them a little bit crazy today. Give us a call, 888-994-4995, Studio A. Stay tuned, and we'll be right back. AMP2 Media Productions, in collaboration with True Oldies Radio and Comcast TV, bring you the opportunity to spotlight your business on Monday Night Football on ESPN. By targeting your preferred Comcast region, your commercial will be spotlighted during NFL and NCAA football season, reaching over 1 million viewers. Let AMP help you amplify your impact in the community. Contact us at 866-224-5422 to create your own commercial today.
If you're tired of only working for your money and are ready to get your money working for you, then check this out. This is the Transact card, the first of its kind Visa bank card where you double your dollars on every transaction. Transact card provides you with a system for your money finally works for you. The days of underwhelming 1 to 2% cashback are over. Are you ready to welcome in dollar for dollar rewards, doubling your buying power and creating financial momentum? Look, if you've been trying to save your way to wealth and that isn't working out the way you hope, maybe it's time to try spending your way to wealth instead. Learn more at gman.mytzt.com. That is gman.mytzt.com.
Do you have an idea for a show or a podcast? Do you want the opportunity to be on TV? Ant Media Productions is partnered with True Oldies Real Radio Station and powered by many online platforms such as Roku, Facebook, YouTube, and even Amazon Fire to help amplify your impact. Do you want your voice to reach a wide audience? Call us today at 866-224-5422.
There is no way to ignore it. You hear it on the news, online, from your friends and family. What happened to my money? Whether it got hit by falling stocks and bonds, with the coronavirus, shrunk by a floundering 401k with low interest rates, and is riding the extreme ups and downs of the stock market with political elections. Many Americans are worried about their money and how they're going to retire. Help protect your financial future now and call J.D. Melberg for your complimentary book from a leading financial firm that shows you ways not to run out of money whether the market goes up or down. This free book reveals little-known truths about annuity strategies in simple-to-understand terms that can protect your money for a lifetime. As a bonus, we'll also throw in a free annuity rate report summarizing the rates and benefits of annuities from hundreds of top-rated insurers, helping you to find ways to get up to 33% more income in retirement. That's right. 2 books, both absolutely free, for calling J.D. Melberg. Help protect your financial future.
Call 877-643-3015.
Le Sorel Restaurant, home of the authentic Italian tradition, offers a large menu that consists of seafood, steak, homemade pasta, brick oven pizza, and homemade desserts including a wide wine selection. We also have the best bar in Boca Raton with delicious cocktails, homemade limoncello, cappuccino, Italian espresso, brandy, and other specialties. Open every day with a lunch and dinner menu. For more information or to make a reservation, contact lesorelrestaurant.com or call 561-235-5301.
South Florida's Good Time Oldies. Now, Boca and Delray Beach have their own oldie station. Catch us on 95.3 FM. It's the greatest rock and roll hits of the 60s and 70s. On South Florida's Good Time Oldies, 95.3 FM.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
This magic moment, so different and so new, unlike any other, until I kissed you, and then it happened. It took me by surprise, I knew that you felt it too. By the look in your eyes, sweeter than wine, softer than that summer night, everything I wanna have, whenever I hold you tight, this magic moment, while your lips are close to mine, will last forever. magic. Sweeter than wine, softer than that summer night. Everything I wanna have whenever I hold you tight. This magic moment, while your lips are close to mine, will last forever. Forever till the end of time. Oh, magic. Oh, magic. Magic. Moment. Oh, moment. Oh, moment. Moment. Magic. Magic.
That was very, very nice.
Very nice. B, you have a mic? You want to do some introductions for Mark for us?
Yes, well, this is Mark Lotto, and Mark is from Far Rockaway, Brooklyn, and he's Sephardic, so he shares both of your...
Shana Tova.
How it is, how it is.
Same to you.
Thank you.
And yes, he's a DJ, and his heart is in the 50s and doo-wop music, so he'll be performing some of those for you today.
I thought he was a comedian.
He tries to be, but it didn't work. So we have him singing instead. But Mark is actually a retired teacher. He taught, I'm sorry, the word is...
Special needs.
Teacher.
It slipped my mind.
Mark, you taught special needs, didn't you?
Yes, special needs.
I know,
But
you told me
he
that.
taught art, so he taught cartooning.
Oh, very cool.
So that is his first passion, I guess.
Animation.
Yeah.
Josh, maybe Mark can animate that video for you.
I'm sure he could do a 2D.
He can't hear us because he's got his headphones on.
He always does.
Mark, that was very nice. Thank you so much. And for bookings, we can book through UB?
Yes, please, you can. Yes. Whatever entertainment needs you have, please give me a call. Even JC is listed with me. I know, but it's been years and years and years. It's been a long time. Yeah. So I have duos, bands, different musicians, different types of music. So anyone who needs any entertainment can give me a call at 954-790-4005 or contact me online at BEA Eventful, BEA at BEAeventful.com. I'm tongue-tied today.
Everybody is this morning apparently.
It's just working out that way.
It's Monday Mayhem.
It's the holiday. Everybody is, all this stuff is
Joyousness.
leaving. I think like Joe is here because at least
Joyousness.
Joe, are you Jewish?
No.
No, right? Okay.
Joe Rubo? No, I don't
Joe
think so.
and- Joe
and I
and
bet
me-
she is not either.
Gia, you're not Jewish either. The
laughing.
three of us
He's
are
like,
the
no.
the three of us are the sinners.
Italian Catholic boy.
No sinners.
We're
Stop
sinners.
with that. It's like, no. Everyone's here just about being gracious to each other. It's really what we should all be
You're
about.
funny.
It's truthful,
You
though.
like jokes. Okay, I also want to say to JC Dreesen, you have a concert with us. Not that you're not doing things on the outside, but with us on November 10th at the Movies of Del Rey. We haven't even promoted it, and we haven't started. And you're selling half the house. I think is already bought for your tickets. It's
You've
just
had quite a few,
crazy.
yeah.
Also, there were people at Jesus Christ Superstar. Ted Neely wanted to know where you were. Did I tell you the story? No. Ted Neely wanted to know where's this JC lady coming in, because apparently somebody let it out that you were going to be there that night.
Oh, yes.
you did mention that to me on my show last Thursday.
Somebody apparently mentioned the fact that you were going to be there, and he was saying, well, where is she? Where did she go?
I have to tell you, because we haven't been on air since we went to the movie
Since
on
Wednesday.
Wednesday night. First time I'd ever seen Jesus Christ Superstar, and to be able to meet Ted Neely, the star, to meet Jesus himself. That picture Josh took of the two of you, did you see the light coming out of his hand? Oh, that's for you, AARP. I'm going to pass it on down the line. Thank
We
you,
are such
Josh.
a professional set. They give me my mail on the set. Like I'm going to read my mail.
But to me, Jesus Christ himself was amazing.
Jesus himself, well, he
Yes.
only played the role.
But
Stop
did you
calling
see
him
the light
Jesus.
coming out of his hand when he blessed you?
Yes.
Seriously.
I did.
And he told you all these amazing things, and he was just so gracious to be there, and his voice.
I know, but he didn't know. The only thing he said to me was, I like your hat. Now, where's that JC girl? When's she going to show up? He called you girl. Where's that JC girl? When's she going to show up? And I said, Ted, let me ask you a question. Who whispered that in your ear?
Tim, isn't it?
It was.
Isn't his name Tim?
Not Tim. It was Dennis and
Who's Dennis?
and Splash, the comedian guys. Splash, Splish, Splash. I was taking a bath. What's his name?
No, his name is Spaz.
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 That's really like.
And David.
It's
Okay.
hit me in a certain place.
Let me
because,
just-
You know,
It hit me.
Jesus asking where Jesus.
Let me tell you, JC.
Can you
his
imagine?
name-
Can you
JC, it
imagine?
wasn't Dennis and Splash. His name is David and Spaz. Okay, so we're 2 for 2 on this one.
He's
and
like
his
a
name
Howard
isn't
Stern
Ted
lookalike.
Neely. It's Tim Neely, but we're good.
It's not Tim.
Yes.
Okay, so
Ted.
it's Neely. What difference does it make? You know who I'm talking about.
Ted.
It's Ted.
It's Ted.
So what are you saying Tim for?
Because you got all the other names wrong.
It's Ted Neely. I got his name right. And he played the role of Jesus Christ. Now, when I was growing up, and in the lobby there's a picture that he signed for us, for the crew. When I was growing up, I remember that face being Jesus.
That's what I'm saying.
No, you don't understand. So you guys have your own idea of what Jesus looked like in your brain, right? You know who Jesus is? Okay, so it makes no difference. So you just
The
whatever.
vision of.
But I remember that picture.
Yes.
That picture, to me, when I was growing up,
Thank you. We get mail and we get pictures.
this picture, when I was growing up, was the picture that I related to Christ. I didn't know him from a hole in the wall. I didn't know this actor. I don't know him at all until that night. And what made it really, really amazing is as you're growing up, I was 10 when I saw this movie, 11 when I saw this movie. And when I was growing up, you got to imagine my putback when I saw the picture that I remember all my life of Christ in front of me. That was spooky. I sort of sat back and went, wow, if Harry were only here, it was like I just rebirthed all these 50, 60 years of him. That's what's so strange.
But what an incredible show, right? And then they did the 50th anniversary and they redid some of the tracks.
Well, they did
where
his
they are
birthday.
currently. Their voices are still unbelievable. The notes he can hit. He's turning 80 this week, so happy birthday. To be able to hit those notes just like he did 50 years ago at 80, unbelievable.
So when JC turns 80,
you had a long way to go.
she'll be Magdalena on the screen. I thought it was a great production. It was different. It was really different. They fixed the video on it because it would have been grainy, but they did something to it that made it look fantastic. It was just,
I'm
it
sorry,
was
I
odd.
missed it.
It was a great event. It was pretty full house, too.
Well, on Saturday, I went to see Fleetwood Mac,
True rumors.
and he's very upset with you because we didn't invite him with us on Wednesday. And the drummer was dying to meet him. So I'm going to let you handle that tonight.
Okay. I'll
Because
read-
you tell him you're praying. You go, Ave Maria, whatever, you pray,
Wrong
nobody
prayer,
will bother
but
you.
yes, you're on a roll. That's all I can tell you.
That's all I can say.
Josh, we need a current
Joe, you getting this,
disclaimer
Joe?
for Freddie here.
Joe, we're talking about the Jewish holiday.
No, we're
You-
talking about Jesus Christ Superstar. Actually.
No, we're talking about, because Joe was telling me, why is it when I go to dinner on Saturday and Sunday, there's nobody in there, right? You got a seat. It was empty. See?
This weekend?
Well, yesterday everything was crowded again. Everything was crowded again
Yeah, because
yesterday.
they're back.
Yeah.
Until Sunday.
Very big Jewish
Saturday and
community
Sunday.
here in South Florida.
Yeah. And then when they go back to praying on Saturday and Sunday, we get to go back to the restaurants.
Oh, that's
Sunday.
this week?
Sunday and Monday.
Take
Sunday,
2
Monday,
days.
right.
Do me a favor. Take a couple
Sunday
days.
and Monday.
Yom Kippur, right?
Yes, see?
Oh,
He knows.
That's right.
He knows. I'm amazed. How do you know that?
I know the holidays because they're days off sometimes.
What was it on Saturday?
Saturday was
Uh-huh.
wait.
Uh-huh.
We just went over
Won't
this.
you tell
Yeah, I
me
don't
her
know.
name? Uh-huh.
I'm
Don't worry, I
Catholic,
didn't know
so
it
I don't
either.
What was it?
Shania Twain.
Shania
definitely
Twain.
not it.
Sinead O'Connor?
Shania Twain.
Rosh Hashanah.
Shania
Anyway,
Twain.
do we have a big announcement here?
We do, because we're gonna get to that. But before we get there, do you know whose movie's hitting the big screen at the Movies of Del Rey?
I do, as a matter of fact.
What's her name?
Grace and Nikki?
What?
That movie, the short that they're going to be?
No.
Oh, then what movie?
The singer.
Shania Twain? Oh, Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift.
Yeah, of course.
Did you see that she has a movie coming out? It can only play on specific days, specific times of the month, at specific theaters.
My question is all the money that she's making for putting this money out going back to charity?
She
Is
never
going to
said
give
that.
it back? Well, I know she didn't.
She
but-
made over $2 billion
That's what I'm
on tour.
saying.
$2 billion
And
on
she gave
tour.
a lot back to the hungry. She gave a lot back to food banks. She gave a lot back to people who work for her.
The people on strike, she gave it to her staff.
Did you see what's going on with Drew Barrymore, by the way?
They kicked her off the air. Drew Barrymore. You ever notice that actors and actresses have talk shows? They're not off the air. Aha, the plot thickens. So now they are not letting them renew.
Well, they
Drew
let her
Barrymore,
renew. They
no.
bullied her out of continuing her show.
They didn't bully her.
She was kind of bullied because the actresses, Alyssa Milano and Deborah Messing, were like, how can you do this? You're not supporting the cause. It's bullying. So she felt so bad. She went on and she did this whole tearful, remorseful apology of, all right, I understand, I won't, but I felt like if we could go on during a pandemic and we could provide entertainment to people, we should be able to continue. And they're like, no, you should not be able to do that.
The loophole
Bullying.
is, no, not bullying. The
Hating.
loophole is if you're giving
Bullying.
information, you are not affected by the strike. That's why the news team is still on the air. Did you know this? This is true. This is legal.
Hosts are still allowed to technically work. They're not
But
considered
informative.
They're not considered actors.
But informative, like when COVID
Right.
hit, the FCC told the radio stations, you have to stay open. Because we were told to stay open in case there's an emergency, whatever, fire, flood, whatever. So the FCC required us to stay open. Apparently, the talk radio shows are considered informative. So things on the strike are supposedly going through the news and going through these talk shows until this weekend. And they are not renewing the shows.
Although The View is still going, they're still in production.
Canceled. Canceled. They are canceling them
Thank God.
because they are closing the loophole. Well, The View was anti-union.
The View should have been canceled a long time ago.
Oh my
No,
God. you're
well, I mean,
horrible.
but I'm just saying that everything is changing in the industry because they want everybody to be on the same page. The workers from the.
But I don't think it's fair to bully. She's for
Why do you
profit.
keep using that word?
Because she knew what was involved in it.
But she
She's
stayed
a
on the
very
air,
bright
Dawn.
woman. She stayed on the air by
And she
her
collected a
choice.
check, Dawn.
So why is that wrong?
I never said it was wrong.
So now that they're telling her you really shouldn't be, and she feels like, oh my gosh, I so support you, I'm not going to be.
She feels obligated that she has to be part of that, but it's an informative show, so it doesn't make any sense. And I agree with you. That is kind of a form of bullying
I kinda
and
feel
a
like
form
it's
of
a slippery
hating
slope, right?
and
'Cause
jealousy.
It's
I
like
think.
saying you guys, if someone was writing your script for your show, you shouldn't be on. If we had a
Well,
script, we shouldn't be
Well,
on.
I'm going to ask Joe R, because I don't want to give out his last name.
What?
You
Ask
made
him.
a movie.
A couple of movies, yeah.
Couple of movies. What movies were you in, Joe?
You know what they are.
I went to tell the people.
Last American Virgin, Hot Chili, Striptease. I don't know. I can't remember.
What other talk shows were you on?
David Letterman.
And David Letterman called you his son.
Yes,
His son
his
he
step-
never
his
had.
step- his stepson.
Yes. I
Yeah.
saw that. He brought you back more than once.
Oh yeah, I was on like 5 or 6 times.
So I got to ask you, are you even allowed to be here?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, I'm allowed to be here, of
You're
course.
part of the Screen Actors
Yes.
Guild, though, right? You're part of SAG.
Yeah, Screen
SAG.
Screen Actors Guild.
So is she.
Okay, so the question for the two of you who belong to SAG, are you allowed to do informative interviews? In other words, I have to ask you what's going on with the strike in order to have you on. This was the loophole that they talked about Friday.
I understand they're back in negotiations this week.
We're
They
not
started
getting paid
today.
so we could be here.
They're not getting paid. They're
That's right.
non-paid actors.
SAG, I
Trained
want you
in
to know
This
they're
is
SAG.
not a
not paid
SAG production
actors. I don't
either,
mean
so-
to know the guy too much. If you
They're
know what I mean.
non-paid actors.
And
Welcome to the cafe.
are you guys a SAG production? Is this a SAG production?
It isn't, but you're not
No.
allowed to be on the air. This is what the talk shows. All of a sudden,
Oh.
they're not.
No, that's not true because I get auditions and castings all the time for non-union projects. So I think
For-
it
yes.
just deals if you're working
No.
on SAG.
Yeah, but
Technically,
you're
that's
on
crossing the
SAG.
line.
If you're a SAG employee, you're not supposed to even
So she
do
was
those.
doing.
I just no. Somebody just. You remember he came on our show a while ago. A guy named Jonathan Vargas.
Yes.
He had a part for me in his movie, and he doesn't want to put me on because he doesn't want problems with SAG.
That's right. You know, they're delaying everything.
So he's going to wait for me to do it, which is
Well,
which is
everybody's
cool.
waiting for everybody
Yeah.
now because
But
nobody.
it's
is
not a
talking
SAG
about it.
production. It's,
Right,
it's a
that's
private film.
Right, and
But still, I
independent-
can't go on it. I can't.
But you're
do
a
it.
professional because you've gotten paid for doing a movie.
Right.
That's the problem. It's like our artists. When Josh sells his little giraffe there for $1, he is now considered a professional. So now you are under the SAG umbrella because you got paid for doing these.
Exactly. They're close to settling it anyway.
I heard that they.
Oh, I heard
me and my
it's
son
not
had a
close.
huge fight about this because he was on the side of the actors, and I'm on the side of anybody making a living.
No.
But he's talking about maybe they're
That's
going to
what- that's
settle
what's not
before
gonna budge.
November.
Yeah.
I don't see it.
They're back in negotiations this week. They say otherwise it's going to go into 2024. Yellowstone is now premiering. Last night, Yellowstone started. Season 1,
They started
episode
with the
1.
first episode, right?
First
Now, how in the
episode.
world can that?
Because
how
they
can
got
that
nothing
air?
to put on TV.
Because
It's
it's old.
crazy.
It was old.
It's
but
old.
now they're repeating it.
'Cause
and
there's no
it's never on
content.
Oh, it's a
CBS.
It's a re.
It was never on CBS.
I know, but they curse and they had show a lot of boobies on that thing.
Yeah, I wonder if they cut that out.
They cut it out.
I don't know. I didn't see
So,
it.
so
but-
you can run a rerun on television and it's not a problem?
That's all they're
That's all
doing.
they're running
the
is
late
reruns.
the late night shows, everything is all repeats. Everything's repeats.
Wow.
All the night shows of reruns, everything is old productions. Nothing new going forward.
What's their name? All the hosts, the late night hosts, they did a podcast to keep their audience, and they got scrutiny over that.
Jimmy Fallon, Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah, because you're not supposed to do
Yeah.
anything of entertainment. But anyway, I'm opening up the segue because I know that we have a special guest coming in from California.
Right.
And before we get there, I want to also talk about what we're doing with you two, with us. What are we talking about?
Well, we have a show coming up. We're shooting for the 1st of October. The show is going to be called Hollywood Engaged, and it's a really cool show, really cool concept. We're going to, keep the quirky craziness that we did with the other show, but we're going to have Gia coming live from LA. So go ahead.
Yeah,
Tony.
we'll be shooting a bi-coastal radio podcast show. So it'll be from my studio in Hollywood, California, Coast to Coast Films, at the same time as Joe here in Florida. So that's kind of pretty exciting.
Yeah,
It's
we're very
cross-country.
excited about it.
That's going to be awesome.
Now, I'm going
Right.
to give you another awesome piece.
And you'll be able to hear it on the radio in the car and watch us live on Amazon and Amazon
Roku.
Fire and Roku Stick.
All of it, yeah.
And listen to it on Spotify as well.
Now, the other crazy thing that you don't know about is that lady is that a red dress or an orange dress?
Red,
Red dress.
orangish,
It's
red,
like a
orange.
red orange.
That burnt orange dress she got on
Mm-hmm.
it's going to be a cop in Los Angeles.
You going to be a police officer?
Yes.
Yeah.
A real one or
Yeah, really.
Easy one?
No, she always wanted to play a cop. Tell the story, like you said.
No, it's a dream job of mine, and
Wow.
I'm gonna make it a reality.
Congratulations.
I'm
So she's going to
excited
be a
about
cop in the movies, running a production coast to coast.
Busy lady.
I love life, and when you love what you do, you never work a day in your life. So I actually feel retired.
How long is training for that?
What's that?
How
long
long
is
is
the
the training for that?
6 months.
Have you started?
I'm halfway through the application process.
Wow.
So I'm going through the background right now. So
Fingers crossed.
Let me know if you have fingerprints.
What's that?
She doesn't have
See if
fingerprints.
you got fingerprints. I wouldn't be able to do it.
Sure.
Yeah.
they can use
Well,
it
with real estate, I've gone
Is
through
she
the
in the box?
background
Yes.
FBI check already like 4 times already. So
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, we know.
cop and
Joe, we
convict.
know all about Joe. We know all about your fingerprints.
That's gonna be a segment of our next
Oh,
show.
that's gonna be hilarious.
Is she
She's on
there?
it? All right.
Yeah.
So why don't we bring over your guest? Let's go. with
Actually,
Joe
you
next.
know what? Joe actually applied for the NYPD
Long time.
Did
ago.
long time ago.
Back in '84.
Yeah.
What house? And he probably would have made it.
Yeah, he actually passed.
I did
So-
pass. I just didn't pass the psychological part.
What's the name of your guest?
Deanna.
Deanna. All right, we're going to bring Deanna,
Deanna,
over.
you gotta unmute yourself, Deanna.
We
Let's
got her.
bring Deanna over. That's
There
it.
she
How are
is.
you,
5 and
Deanna?
6, guys.
Hey, beautiful.
Make sure that you're unmuted. No, we can't hear you.
We can't hear you.
Unmute yourself. There you go. Say hello.
Say hello to my little friend.
Still no
Still no
sound.
sound.
can't hear
Make
her.
sure we have her unmuted
She looks like
on
a
our
talk
box.
show host.
Yeah, she's gorgeous.
Nope, we can't hear you.
All right, why don't we go to commercial break and get her sound situated?
Okay.
And we'll fix all the IT questions on the other side of this commercial break. So more to come. More music with Mark. Music with Mark on a Monday. How do you like that? Check that out. Maybe a new deal to come. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Ant Media Production presents Music Night, a once-in-a-lifetime lineup of concerts including Jive Talking, a Bee Gees tribute band, Tony Wilson as James Brown, Johnny T, The Voices of Legends, Frank Dean and Friends with Mike Dutra, and A Salute to the Veterans by JC Dreesen. Go to events.amp2.tv for more information and get your tickets now. That is events.amp2.tv.
Do you want the opportunity to have a TV show or podcast? Now, at Amp Media Productions, you can host your very own visual broadcast anywhere around the world. With our talented group of creators, we will provide you with show elements, board operations, and any on-screen visuals you'd like to showcase. All you must do is log onto your computer and communicate with your viewers. Contact Amp Media Productions at 866-224-5422 or email hello@amp2.tv to start your own show today.
Born in Marseille, France, Max Lazega creates whimsical and free-flowing interpretive art. His 40 years in the construction industry created the foundation for his craft. His unique work displays his view of the future with bold and playful combinations of materials and processes, but the methodology remains consistent. He fuses recycled materials and discarded building supplies into a fresh, well-executed approach. Lazega has lived in Miami, Florida most of his life, where he pursues his lifelong passion of creating industrial art. For more information, contact Max Lazega at artworkstudios.org or 786-326-8873.
Todo Bello Balloons is a business that was born out of a passion for creating.
And the cafe band is getting together.
I don't think they expected you to do this at all.
Why?
Because we were at a meeting until about 10 minutes ago.
So what?
And
Well, I don't
outside, can you
understand.
tell?
Why is it when I? Yeah, well, I'm glad you were happy. I'm going to make you happier. You guys sound good. The only thing
That
I'm
was
missing
nice.
is A-Train. And was
Why
Amazon.
is he not on the keyboard?
Because I don't know, he got to listen to
He could run
YouTube.
gate. You can't freestyle
You can't-
like that?
All you got to do is play ding, 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 ding. That's all. That's why Josh
Learn
is
it real
here.
quick.
You just tell him what to play. And Amazon, did you play?
She did. She did her, what do you have, the tambourine?
She's like a mumbles over there. I don't hear a word she say. What did she say?
I don't know why they ended so quickly. I kind of like some more music.
Oh, we can go back to them.
We go back to the music?
Yeah, they just messing around.
And he's changing, there you go.
What?
Changing the camera, doing his thing. Anyway, happy Tuesday to you.
Happy Tuesday. Good meeting today.
I got to tell you, I never knew Boca was so big, so wide. It's a city, but yet it took us 40 minutes to get from one end of the city to the other end of the city.
Well, that's because there's traffic.
Literally, we went from the beach to the Everglades.
95 and all sorts of problems, but we went to the Cove Amphitheater where we want to put the Brooklyn Cafe Presents show, which is kind of cool. And I'm going to leave it there because I want to make sure that all the players we're presenting are going to actually be there.
Well, can we give a little bit more information?
Sure.
So it's on Sunday, November 11th. It's the Walk to End Alzheimer's.
I thought it was the 12th.
It's the 12th, sorry. Sunday, November 12th. The Walk to End Alzheimer's, you're correct. The walk starts at 8 until 11, and then from 11 until 1, we're going to put in Amp Media Presents.
11 to 1.
11 to 1. It is at the Sunset Cove Amphitheater. All proceeds benefit the Walk to End Alzheimer's. They've got a bigger goal than ever. So go out and support this amazing foundation, a great cause, because I bet somewhere everyone has someone that has been affected by dementia or Alzheimer's.
Some of the personalities we have that are going to be singing are J.C. Dreesen. We have Johnny T. Maybe we have Megan. And maybe we have a surprise or two. Steve-O from New York Sounds. I'm going to invite him to come down so we can shoot it. And then our pizza man.
Oh, is he going to come?
Yeah.
We're going to talk to him?
We're going to do a set on the stage with the pizza man.
Okay. He's going to be making some pizzas. They're going to have some food trucks, Kids Zone. All their sponsors will be out there. About 3,000 people. So coming out and make a difference in our community on Sunday, November 12th. Our crew, I think, is just finding out about it for the first time.
Well, I didn't say anything because I didn't know if we were doing it.
I know. But it's good.
As you saw in the meeting, I was on the back burner.
I know. I was wondering how that was going to roll over, but it did. You did
here
a
we
nice
go.
job.
Here we go. All good stuff, and exciting stuff. Also, we have on November 10th, we have J.C. Dreesen performing for the veterans.
At the Movies of Delray.
At the Movies of Delray. And what time is that? 7:30?
7:30. So get your tickets at events.amp2.tv, or you can get your tickets at Movies of Delray. So whatever way you want to get them, just come on out and get them. 230 seat, right? She's filling the big auditorium this time around.
Hopefully. And also December 1st, we have another announcement.
December 1st, we've got Eddie Jelly and Fleetwood Mac tribute band.
The True Rumors.
So they are fantastic. Everyone knows them. Everyone, you know what I've realized? The music community in our community is so small and tightly knit. Everyone from the Pink Floyd tribute knew everyone from True Rumors. Everyone knows Eddie, and everyone knows Kim, and everyone knows Ray. And it's like this great community that we just happened to get in touch with, which has been amazing.
If you guys did not go to the Pink Floyd concert at FAU, you missed a shindig. I mean, it was unbelievable. It was beautiful. It was big. It was bold. It was everything on the bucket list that we wanted to do. And hopefully in the future, we have some more stuff coming out of FAU.
Have we seen any of the film on that, guys? Have we put anything together?
I think they're collecting it.
All right, so let's put that
It's a lot of material.
It's a lot.
We
Any
had
pictures or anything? I'd love to see that.
We had
also.
our stealth people all over the place.
I know.
But you couldn't tell they were even there. They were all hidden in different compartments, different places.
They did a fantastic job. So a lot of good stuff. But here's what I love going out to an outdoor venue with you in South Florida in the middle of the afternoon. It's 100 degrees outside, and you have me walking around the amphitheater. And then you walk across this grassy knoll from here to there. Did you notice I didn't follow you? I stayed on the sidewalk. And then I figured I would wait. I'd wedge the wager that I either have to walk across in these heels to the other side of the grassy knoll, or you were going to come back.
Well, I want to congratulate you.
Because I did not. Why?
Because I never knew what a grassy knoll was until today that you told me that.
It's a big grassy
John F.
area.
Kennedy was
killed
assassinated
by the grassy knoll.
By the grassy knoll, the bullet from the grassy knoll. I never understood, what is a grassy knoll?
It's a grassy knoll. It's just a big area of grass. Well, you had me with your stealth people, and it's very Lee Harvey Oswald-esque, the way you had all these people stationed at the theater on Saturday night. So I guess you had that in my head, so hence the grassy knoll reference.
We had actually 4 cameras out there, and they were everywhere. And we had a couple of people floating around, doing interviews. I mean, the theater is tremendous.
2,400. So hopefully we're going to be working with FAU a little bit more on some other venues. We're going to be calling them. And today is Pizza Rica Tuesday. I don't know what happened from here to there, but I guess G-Man got lost.
I don't know what happened to Pizza Rica.
From here to Pizza Rica? I don't know. I
we
think
had to call
Gretchen could have walked
G-Man the
faster.
Pizza Man. Pizza Man.
Oh, I was worried about you.
We thought you were missing in action. We thought you went to California or something.
Jersey. Pizza Rica.
How's he doing?
He's good.
Can't wait to chop it up with Pizza
Tell Pizza Rica we got an event. We're going to be at the...
Oh, is that who you meant by the pizza?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
The Cove.
Sunset Cove Amphitheater on November 12th.
Yeah, it's going to be...
Sunset Cove Amphitheater.
Yeah.
How's he doing over there? Good?
He's doing good, yeah.
Is he busy?
Yeah, it was very busy. That's why I had to sit and wait for a while. There's a lot of people coming in and out.
This portion of the show is brought to you by Pizza Rica, which is located here on 2nd Avenue. Do we know the address? Let's
We'll
get the
it.
address.
We'll get the address for you. You know, today is World Mental Health Day.
Oh, stop.
World Mental Health
You've
Day.
been at me all day with this
I've
thing.
been crazy, I
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
It must be like a full moon, but I don't think it is.
Can you put a rubber room inside a car? Is that a thing?
Oh, you guys have no idea. I don't know why and how you even deal with me in a car for 40 minutes.
I'm going to tell you, after today, I don't either.
Right?
You are completely bonkers.
It's October. It's, you know, everyone says season's starting in September, and you gear up and you think season's starting, but no, it's still Florida, October, and then there's like November. I don't know.
And then December.
And then we just keep
and
going.
then January. You know, it's funny. I thought that merengue and salsa were off the wall. You take it to another level.
I know. I do actually apologize to you for that car ride. I have to. I know. What can I tell you?
I got to put a rubber room.
And then I tell you to take Glades all the way west, and you're going, because, right, we're running late. We keep going. I'm like, no, you got to make a right. And I couldn't even get you there, but we got there. We got a little lost
I feel like
finding it.
and then you got me lost inside the place.
I
Pizza
know.
Rica, located at 2001 Northwest Boca Raton Boulevard, 33431. Tell them the cafe sent you, and tell them that G-Man, Mr. Chop It Upper.
I've never seen their full menu. Have
Oh, it's
you?
beautiful. It's extensive. They got everything.
I know we always get pizza and chicken wings, and then Merengue got those fried dough
Merengue
puffs.
guy. I want to
She
know
got
how
'em.
that she got that.
G-Man wasn't here, and she's
How'd
sitting
she
there with
get
a
that?
whole thing of fried puffs
she's
and
always-
Nutella.
She's always doing
And she's
something.
like, I'll share.
Yeah,
as it's
after
in her
she ate half
hand.
the bag. Yeah. I know.
Jalen's laughing. We got
Jalen, you
Jalen.
saw that, right?
We got
You
Jay
didn't
back
say
in
nothing.
today, too.
It was hers. She didn't buy it. Or maybe she did. Who knows? But we have to share.
You got Jeff today?
No, Jeff is not feeling well.
Oh, okay.
He's sick for the week. He has the C word.
Get well soon. That is still going around, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Can you believe? What a world we live in. We have to chop it up, as G-Man would say. We got to change the whole vibration and shift it and make everyone have a little bit more fun is what I think. We
Well-
need more fun in this world, which is why we've got you.
Me?
You put the fun in Freddie, yeah.
No, I put the fun in dysfunctional.
That is true.
You always said that about me. Weren't you going to make a plate that the word
Fun and
dysfunction was underneath
And then
it?
I met me today in the car, and somehow that dysfunction whole thing went out the window.
I don't know
Honestly,
how
I
we
put a
don't-
light a candle for
Well,
you.
I'm going to talk to the powers that be. Maybe AMEC can develop a rubber room inside a car.
You doing okay over here?
Yeah, I just had
Gizmo's a little nervous. You got Gizmo a little nervous. I don't even think he has a
Gizmo.
mic. Oh, you have a mic over there.
it's over there.
Yeah, it's
Well, he was writing up this whole copy for one of our producers tomorrow to go over, and I thought, no, you're going to do it. You go,
Gizmo.
"Me?"
He's doing the good news.
He's going to do the good news segment for us.
I thought Curly was doing that today.
She's not in today. So she'll be able to do it for us tomorrow.
So what's the name of the band that we're going to be putting together? What are we going to call it?
Amp it up. You notice none of them have a microphone, though.
Did Mumbles say something?
She said amp it up, and I actually heard her. The Amp It Up
What
band.
name do you want to call it?
You have a
What do you
mic?
want to call it? I like it. The cafe band works for me.
The Cafe
Now, I got to
Groovers.
tell you something. I got good news and I got bad news. On November 12th, you guys have to play on stage.
Is that the good news or the bad news?
Depends on your ears.
I think they're good. Why not? How
I
long have you
think
been
they're
playing
great.
drums? Yeah, grab a mic. She's never on the floor. Z2. She's tangled in her mic. How long have you been playing drums?
I started taking lessons when I was 8.
It's a long time.
Right. And I played for a couple years, and then I took a break to do like middle school and high school band stuff like that. So like drum set, it's been like quite a while. I started getting back into it when I got into.
You play it well. You like it?
Yeah, I love drums. I've been playing drums for a long time. Sorry.
Is it, don't strangle yourself.
Have you ever seen anything like this?
And A-Man plays the piano, and you play some other things, right? Besides the piano, just the piano, except that he has to go to YouTube.
Ever
YouTube
notice
tells him what to play.
They call it playing by ear. I guess that means you play what you hear.
I know, but I thought that if he listened to them, he could do something. Can you do that?
Improv is a lot different than like listening to a song and playing.
Isn't there a key, something normal that you play? Didn't you tell me there were only 2 keys or something you play in? No?
You have to play in the major key.
Does it entail him just playing anything to fill the void?
He's going to get a mic first.
It depends.
If you want to be analytical or like if you want to be correct, he can play just the white keys, and that'll be the C major key, C major scale.
Okay, and just play
So
any
that's-
sound?
Yeah. No, he can play just the white keys, so it would be all the whole keys, no flats, no sharps, and then I would have to do it, mimic it on my guitar, and that's it.
Can you do that? Can you play the white keys? All right, so get over there and get ready to go.
He's going to learn it real quick.
What?
He's going to learn it real quick. So why don't we take a commercial break so he can learn it real quick?
So you can learn it real quick.
And then we're going to come back, do some good news with Gizmo.
With Gizmo. We got the Gizmo, we got the white keys, we got the learn it real quick. This is all going to be...
And we got white keys, black keys, lunch, pizza, Gizmo, good news.
To me, I have keys to the door. That's all I got.
All right, more to come. We're going to take a quick commercial break. Thank our sponsors. It is Pizza Rica Tuesday. Give them a call. They're located right here off of 20th and 2nd Avenue in Boca Raton. Do they deliver, G-Man?
Yes, ma'am.
And they deliver.
Why is it we don't have G-Man doing this portion of the show brought to you by, I mean, he's the pizza guy.
When we come back, I don't even know where he is. Like he's chopping it up.
And look at that. He's 3-finger finale now.
More to come. Stay tuned, and we will be right back. AMP2 Media Productions, in collaboration with True Oldies Radio and Comcast TV, bring you the opportunity to spotlight your business on Monday Night Football on ESPN. By targeting your preferred Comcast region, your commercial will be spotlighted during NFL and NCAA football season, reaching over 1 million viewers. Let AMP help you amplify your impact in the community. Contact us at 866-224-5422 to create your own commercial today.
Do you have an idea for a show or a podcast? Do you want the opportunity to be on TV? Amp Media Productions is partnered with True Oldies Real Radio Station and powered by many online platforms such as Roku, Facebook, YouTube, and even Amazon Fire to help amplify your impact. Do you want your voice to reach a wide audience? Call us today at 866-224-5422.
Le Sorel Restaurant, home of the authentic Italian tradition, offers a large menu that consists of seafood, steak, homemade pasta, brick oven pizza, and homemade desserts including a wide wine selection. We also have the best bar in Boca Raton with delicious cocktails, homemade limoncello, cappuccino, Italian espresso, brandy, and other specialties, open every day with a lunch and dinner menu. For more information or to make a reservation, contact lesorelrestaurant.com or call 561-235-5301.
If you've been injured in an accident that's not your fault and you don't have an attorney, listen up. We have legal professionals standing by to answer your questions and tell you what your case is potentially worth. Hi, I'm Gina along with spokesman Rob. So Rob, tell the folks at home who should call right now.
Just like you said, Gina, anyone who's been injured in an accident that was not your fault, you don't have an attorney, give us a call right now. We're going to answer all of your questions and we'll let you know what your case is potentially worth.
Thanks, Rob. You heard it, folks at home. Pick up the phone, call now.
South Florida's Good Time Oldies. Now, Boca and Delray Beach have their own oldie station. Catch us on 95.3 FM. It's the greatest rock and roll hits of the 60s and 70s. On South Florida's Good Time Oldies, 95.3 FM.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
That's improvisation.
Improvisation?
That too.
I like this little guy.
I know.
Found him up in the Halloween paraphernalia.
I try to eat him, but
I think,
he's
is he
plastic.
an M&M?
No, he's plastic.
He might be an M&M. Anyway, we got some good news coming to you all the way from the other
See
side
if they
of
got
the
the
studio.
good news queued up.
See if we've got Gizmo ready to rock and roll on this.
Gizmo.
He's going to be putting a show together on men's mental health awareness.
I know.
Which I think
me
is
and
great.
G-Man are going to be the first two patients.
But I think it's really important because, you know, we talk about women's mental health all the time, but I think it's important to really honor men as a separate.
That's a big motivation that got me into it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's because women drive men crazy.
We drive ourselves crazy.
Women do nothing to us. It's just us.
We all drive ourselves crazy. I drive you a lot crazy, I know.
He's young. He doesn't know. He thinks
But
he
that's
knows.
just work. That's just work is like it's supposed to drive you crazy. That means it's a healthy workplace.
There you go. It's a healthy work environment, what we have here.
Well, you have the more food. Anyway, let's, you got the spinner? Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right, let's play it. Welcome to Brooklyn Cafe with good news. This is Gizmo, and we have 4 wonderful articles about animals. In Jackson, Michigan, these 2 husky puppies were found abandoned over a fence. These 2 puppies were brothers and were underweight. The animal shelter decided to take them in, and they were heavily underweight and would not survive if they didn't make their changes. Luckily, they got back to the right weight they needed to be, and have gotten adopted by a family just a week later, together, and to live happily ever after, as 2 brothers should be. 2 fishmongers have found a blue lobster. According to scientists, finding a blue lobster is a 1 in 2 million chance and can sell for a hefty profit. But instead, the fishmongers decided to do the right thing and let the lobster go. In Alaska recently, a couple had to evacuate their house after a flood where their house was completely destroyed and drowned in the river. When they returned, they could not find their cat, Leo. After several weeks of looking for the cat, they have managed to come back and find it, and they have left Leo at one of their friends' house to stay warm and safe as they find a new place to live. If you live near Toronto High Park, a lady named Kaya Kristen decided to set up a stand where she can have free dog treats and water for anyone walking their dog. She's also decided to set this up with her golden retriever. This has been going on for several years and has really boosted around COVID time and has made it to a whole neighborhood coming together. If you wish to see this, you can find it on Instagram at the Pups of High Park and is in High Park near Toronto. And those are our good news for today on the Brooklyn Cafe Show.
Wow.
Very nice.
Look how cute that is. I was watching a segment last night on the news. Apparently there's a river in Port St. Lucie area where they leave abandoned animals. And someone had shot their dog and left it in the river on the embankment. And 2 kayakers came by and they found this dog and they rescued him, got him the proper surgery, and found him a new foster home for someone. But can you imagine, how do you do that? Why not take the dog to an animal shelter if you can't care for your dog anymore?
Okay.
Why would you do that and leave them in a river?
Okay, it's called the good news segment.
So someone found the dog, they're rehabbing him, and this elderly woman is now fostering and taking care of this dog. The good news of that.
Okay.
Right? It's like finding the huskies, the good news.
It's the good news segment.
So they,
Not
they
the
did find
dog and shot and on the river. Good news.
But
You
then they
see,
found the
you see
dog.
what you're doing to me? That's going to be me tomorrow.
But then they found the dog, and the dog has a new home, which is good news. And do you know that Gizmo has the same dog you have? He's got a pit, just like
Pitbull,
you.
70 pounds.
70-pound pit. He wants to bring the dogs in for a play date.
No, no, no.
Even Josh says, no. Jack is not allowed in here.
No.
No.
Dogs are not allowed because the last time we had a dog in here, he left the trail.
Yeah, exactly.
Not koshy.
What else you got cooking for today?
Well, now that you have me all depressed about the dog.
No, good news. I actually had a glimmer of thinking of getting a dog the other day.
Okay, I got good news.
It was a glimmer. Yeah.
So because we had the event on Saturday night, I could not go to the movies.
True.
So do you know what's playing in the movies? Does anybody know?
Taylor Swift movie.
Oh, please, stop. Somebody give me a bag.
The Swiftie, I don't know. What else is playing in the movie?
The Exorcist 2.
Oh. You saw it? How was it? Come on out with the mic. You saw it. Nothing you would recommend?
It's pretty stereotypical.
Did you see one?
No, like the old one.
Ugh, my head is gonna explode. They've been giving one all over the place because 2 is coming out. Now 1 is scary. I hear 2 is just as scary, is it?
It wasn't that bad, but yeah, I couldn't compare it to the first one.
Oh, you gotta see it. It's all over Netflix, it's everywhere.
1970s? Oh.
But didn't different cast members, yeah.
Cameras broke, different cast members died, Linda Blair's career went into the toilet, all that.
So who played in this one?
I mean, the actual actors were kind of like unknown.
Are they unknown?
Yeah, but they had some of the original from the original movie.
So you like horror films?
Yes, the priest, I think. He's old now.
Priest. Rocky guy. There was like the lady.
The mother.
Yes, the mother. She's in it.
The mother.
The mother from, how old is the mother now?
She's got to be in her 80s. I got to tell you, I saw The Exorcist in Puerto Rico because I was living there at the time and I couldn't get back to New York to see it, so I had to see it in Puerto Rico. And when I drove home, I lived in the rainforest, no lights, nothing. And you want to talk about creepy? The lights went out when I went home. So I had to sleep in the dark, no lights going home. I called my sister, I says, I hear noises. She says, who the hell told you to go watch that movie? It was back in the day, it was really scary.
You do a show in your house.
In PR?
No, here.
No.
So you have the door that opens and closes?
Don't bring that up. What is wrong with you? Those are sacred things. Don't you have things that open and close here?
Yes. 100% we do.
But I want to go see The Exorcist this weekend.
Not my thing.
Why? You don't like scary movies?
No.
Nobody?
I don't even like that skull sitting right there. I know. Josh put it there, but I'm gonna leave it there because it's supposed to be there. I'm always into like the Disney Halloween, the Very Merry. Didn't you go to Universal or did?
Yeah.
How was it? Halloween Horror Nights.
It wasn't as bad as I thought. I thought the lines, like Josh said, he saw TikToks that there was 4-hour lines for some of the houses, but the longest was like an hour and a half, so it wasn't too bad.
Josh gave me a list. I went with Linda.
Is that mic not working, Judah?
And he gave a list.
Didn't we just change it?
We changed this one.
So it's not working?
It was tripping yesterday.
It was tripping? It was tripping?
Test.
Can you hear them?
Are we testing live?
Yeah.
Testing 1, 2. We're
The
live
Exorcist,
production.
the movie, things like that happen.
That's exactly what it is.
Sing? Oh.
You went to
Don't
Halloween
talk
Horror
about it.
Nights?
I
What'd you
did,
think?
yeah. I thought it was really fun. I didn't get to go in a few of the houses. My family was very scared. My mom, we went in the Last of Us house because that's the one I really wanted to go to. So we did that. And as soon as my mom walked out of there, she's like, I'm good.
Well, what do? They set up houses on the set?
So there's like, I think there's like warehouses in the back and they repurpose them and set them up for like whatever theming they're doing that year. And yeah.
One house?
No, there's like 10 houses.
Yeah, there's a lot.
You went to all of them?
I went to like 4, and then it was late by the end of that.
What happened?
I mean, wait the whole lines, and then we went on some rides as well. So
Didn't you get the express pass
No.
thing? Why not?
Because it's
yeah,
expensive.
it's like
Oh, you rather wait 4 hours? I'm sorry, I can't do
The
that.
Halloween Horror Nights ticket, it's like $85. The express pass, just
Yeah.
for like the Halloween Horror Nights stuff, it's like $280. It's
A
not.
person?
Yes, it's not worth it.
Don't you see a wheelchair in your future?
Oh, stop. You can't do that. That's like
no.
just bad
Even though
luck.
they don't-
Even if you had wheelchairs, you still had to go
Yeah.
through the regular.
So an hour and a half wait, that was the shortest wait. You said 4 hours? You saw on TikTok for some of the houses?
Oh yeah. No, I mean that was probably like on the weekends, you know, like prime time Halloween Horror Nights.
All right, so what are the what's I've never been. You walk through the house and they all have a theme of horror?
Yeah, and there's people dressed up trying to like
Scare you?
scare you and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Did you get scared?
No.
Have you ever been to Fright Nights?
No, I only do Disney
I
Halloween.
punched the guy in the face. I'm sorry. So
Would you do it? Would you go?
I went. I went one time, and I punched the guy right in the face.
Because he scared you.
He jumped in front of me. Who does that?
That's the point of going through a haunted house. I mean,
Veronica told me her dad makes a haunted house in Deerfield. Are there haunted houses here in the area that you guys go to also for Halloween? And what's happening with the lock-in here situation?
I have no idea.
Okay,
That's
so
a
nothing new?
Grace and Elisa
Okay,
thing.
so they're not in yet. The lock-in. Yeah, I know.
I don't know. Grace only comes like once or twice a week, so.
Well, she comes Wednesday, Thursdays, and Fridays.
Well, that lock-in is on the verge of no locking nothing in.
So apparently she crashed her family's vacation, so we'll have to see what's going on with that.
Oh, she went down there. I like the Horror Nights. What's the name of that house you go up and the floor goes down and caves
Tower
in?
of Terror?
That thing.
In Disney World?
Yes.
Yeah, Tower of Terror.
Yeah, that's not really scary though. I thought it was going to be.
It's not scary. I had to change my shorts.
No.
Yeah.
It just no.
The first time I did that thing that I didn't know, I'm going up. I'm going, this is lame. And the next thing, and they took a picture of me. I was like this.
Don,
they're
you know
like
the
hardcore.
Haunted Mansion ride at Disney? Disney, the Haunted Mansion, you know the movie? That would scare me as a kid, definitely. Yeah.
This guy gave us 12 or 14 rides in an order, and I went with an OCD lady, and we went through all of them. The first one was The Mummy. Well, I don't even know
That
what the hell
wasn't
that was.
Disney though. That
No, it
was
wasn't.
Universal.
That's
Okay,
Universal.
same difference. So I go on his recommendation, and I go on The Mummy, right? So Linda tells them, that she has a bad heart. So they chase us down right as we're working into the Mummy ride, and they grab her and they say, "No, ma'am, you can't ride." And the whole park now has been alerted. So I said, "No, her name isn't Linda. My name is Linda Pachubadaba." Because they would alert her every time you went in there with your pass.
They have to.
I have
What
to.
if she dies?
Just step over and keep going.
Freddie's like, I don't know her. I'm going to
But
keep
that
going on
Mummy
the ride.
ride, I did it by myself. Best ride of the
So
day.
she couldn't go.
On that one ride. We went on all the rest. I told her, shh, ex-nay, don't say nothing, nay. But it was Josh's plan because the last one was the mountain thing.
Thunder Mountain Railroad.
That thing.
That's in Disney World. That's not.
That's where I went.
You were at Universal
You
also.
said you
it's
went to
old,
Universal.
right?
That's where I was.
You went for
Universal.
2 weekends. You went 2 separate trips.
No, it
Yeah.
was at Universal. It was the same night. You had to go all the way to the other side of the park to do it. It took me 45 minutes. My feet were so swollen that my shoes would not fit.
In Disney World.
I don't know where I was. All I know is I said to myself, Josh said, you got to do this ride. It was the last ride. It was 10 o'clock. Railroad Mountain.
Thunder Mountain Railroad.
No, stop saying Thunder Mountain. Railroad Mountain. Maybe they have a Thunder Mountain somewhere else.
Did you go to 2 different parks that day?
One park.
So then that's what you're thinking
She
of is
finds you
something
amusing.
different. Those
I
are in
went
two-
to
those
a
are two different
railroad
places.
something. It took me 2 hours
Universal?
to get in the stupid thing. 2 hours. But I was worth every minute. So there was a lady from Georgia that brought in all these girls, about 8 girls. They were yapping. "Eh." So she says she was going into the cart and coming out. She wasn't taking the ride. She was just escorting them to make sure nothing happened to her. So I said, "Oh, no, you not. You sitting right here. You're going to be right behind me. We're going together." So she says, now for 2 hours I got to talk to her, right? I knew her name, her husband's there, everybody. And she says, "Are you really going to make me do this?" I said, "Yep." And she did it. My God, there was foaming in the mouth. There was
So
screaming.
what do you do when you're in this situation? You're online, you meet a stranger, and then you're done talking to them, but you can't go anywhere. You have to talk to them
You
now
gotta
because you've
talk.
started the conversation. Now you're in it until the end.
Yeah, because
What do you talk about?
I talk about the show. I talk about what we do here, and then she tells me what she does there. He tells me what they do there. And when I says, "Do you want to get something to eat afterwards?" I'm making friends.
Can you guys do that? For like the whole time online?
I personally can't, but I have friends and family who can do that really easily. So like I'll just stand there while they're having a conversation and just like listen in, but
Now, I can start the conversation, and in my head I'm thinking, how am I going to continue, like on an airplane? Then you got nothing left to say, and you're sitting next to the person who's either in the middle or on the aisle. And then what do? You stop talking?
You watch
so then
the
everyone
movie.
everyone then puts their headphones in and they watch the movie. Because then you run out of
Watch
things
the
to say.
movie.
What Freddie said.
Or I'll say, "Are you having the wine? Is the wine good?" And they go, "Yeah." And then normally they'll say, "Do you want me to buy you some?" Absolutely.
So you'll talk to them the whole plane ride?
Of course.
So I came up from DC, I was thinking about you going, do I or don't I? And she put in her headphones and I put in my headphones, and then it was like small talk, and then that was it. I've run out of things to say. Oh, so where are you going? Do you live there?
If you're
And
at an amusement park and a ride for an hour and you're seeing the same back of their head and the same front of you, well, what do you?
I never talk
what
to
do you-
anyone online. In an
So what do you
amusement park.
do?
I don't know.
You don't know? You gotta talk to people. You read. What are you in the library? This is an amusement park. And then I like to ask people. And then the best thing is go on your birthday. You know how you wear that little birthday badge, that patch?
Yes.
And people, you're walking. Happy birthday, Freddie. Hey, how you doing? It's like Kramer from the
You gonna go back
the
for your
Ass
birthday
Man.
this year?
Yeah. Kramer. Hey, Ass Man. Remember when he had the license plate said Ass Man?
What happens to you on the way to that meeting today?
I'm very happy. You remember Seinfeld, Ass Man, the license plate, right? So he's walking down the street. Hey, Freddie, happy birthday. I'm like, wow. So there was this guy from New York. He said, yo, happy birthday. Like that Brooklyn accent. He says, yo, don't you owe me money? Come on, I'll pay you. Let's go have a beer.
You know what they do with retired TV show hosts?
No, but I'm afraid to ask.
They volunteer at Disney World. Hey, how you doing? You're like the people that are in the lines talking to people. You know, you're revving them up for the next party.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing, but that could be your next calling.
My next calling, can I finish this one first? I'm still on the phone.
You're still on the phone.
But don't you go and have fun? Don't you talk to people? I can't believe you don't talk to nobody on the lines. No. Why? That's like a silent killer. I see people like him, I worry.
He talks to everyone.
Yo, bro.
Yo, bro.
I'm gonna tell you something about this guy. Don't see a movie with this guy, right? I warned you, Jesus Christ Superstar. I swear, I thought Jesus was gonna come down and scream at him. Shut up!
What's the other one? Chicano Squad you guys saw?
He was screaming. I was like, gee, man. He screams in the
He's got the best laugh, though.
Lady in the movie theater at Movies of Del Rey, she tells me, you gotta take off your hat. So I tell her, well, you gotta take off your sweater. She says, what does one thing have to do with another? She says, well, you're telling me I gotta do something, I'm telling you gotta do something.
But you really didn't want her to take off her sweater.
No.
She really wanted to see the
We
movie,
ended up
though.
becoming friends. after
She
the
saw it
movie.
again, didn't she?
She saw it again, yeah.
She went back. And Tony, you talk to people online? Amazon, you? Really?
It depends on what, whether or not you have enough words, because you're like mumbles.
It depends on if she wants to talk.
I can't believe you guys don't talk to, gee man, you gotta talk to people on the line.
It depends. Like,
It all depends.
It depends on what?
Who you're there with.
You're gonna be waiting an hour.
who I'm there with.
Who you're with? Why?
If he's with, you know, his significant other, then you got to do all
If
the
you're with the
lovey-dovey
secret,
stuff.
you're with the secret lover, you don't want nobody to know?
What about like public displays of affection?
Give me a
Hold your
bet, I'll
hand,
show
walk
you.
through the- oh my God. PDA? I think men like it more than women.
No, men don't like it more than women.
No?
Women like it more than men. Because you know why a woman does that? Because let's say you're on the line,
It's
right?
like peeing on my tree.
Peeing all over the tree. So you're on the line, right? And there's a hottie in front of you. Now, if you see a hottie, you're not going to talk to that hottie?
You're not supposed to.
You're not going to talk? Come on, Amen. Come on now. You're not going to say,
Well,
hey.
him talking to someone and you talking to the hottie, two different things
Why?
in
He
my
probably
head.
get further along than me. He's
Exactly.
a good-looking kid. I'm
Right.
not.
Right,
used
no,
to
if you
tell
do,
him,
it's just creepy.
I would tell, creepy. I said, okay, excuse me, can you tell me what time it is?
They're
And she'll
always
go, I
doing
don't
it.
have a watch. I says, I know, I just like the way you flex.
As I said, creepy. You got the buzzer over there, creepy.
Why is that creepy?
Thank you. They're even there thinking,
First of all,
yeah.
I learned that line from G-Man. Because he went to Crazy Uncle Mike's. Crazy Uncle Mike's, you know some of the things that he said that he was doing at Crazy Uncle Mike's? Mm-hmm.
Mike called you?
Mike called me. He says, yo, you got this black dude over here. What's going on? I says, yeah, that's G-Man. He says, yep, he looks like God.
Yo, bro.
Yo, bro. Oh, I got to ask a question. Do you guys know what the term hop a squat means? Hop a squat.
Sit down.
H-O-P a squat.
Hop a
No,
squat.
no, not pop a squat. Hop a squat.
Sit down.
Do you know what a hop a squat is?
Hop a squat.
Oh, look who's in the house.
Hi.
She wanted to talk about her hair. Hop a squat. Hop a squat means when you sit down, you take a seat.
That's what I just said.
Right there.
Hop a squat.
Hop a squat. You guys never heard of hop a squat?
Hop a squat. No.
DJ, you ever heard of hop a squat?
I have.
You see?
I've said it.
I've
squat?
done it.
Hop a squat, yeah.
You guys
Hop a
never
squat.
heard of that?
Sit down.
Sit down. Like when you were at the
Like
stadiums.
Sienta Day. Sit down.
Yeah, like Sienta Day. So you're at the stadiums and people are like, you know, they're taking their sweet time to sitting down and you're watching the game.
Is it
You're,
hop a
"Yo,
squat or pop a squat?
Hop a squat.
It's P-O-P, but he added.
Never heard of pop a squat?
She brought hair?
Recently, yeah,
She's doing hair, yeah. They're going to talk about 3 minutes.
Okay.
Oh,
A hairy situation. Pop a
That's
squat.
Rhonda. It takes me back to our beginnings when Maria Stefania brought in the head. Remember? Up in iHeart? She brought in
She
the head
brought
just
in the
like
head?
that. Yes.
I got my own
Where
head.
is your head, by the way?
It's in the lobby. He greets you when you come in to pop a squat.
All right, we're going to take your commercial break. Hop a squat or pop a squat? This is.
Which is the vernacular? Call in, let us know what you think, and you'll win 2
What can
tickets
I
to
give
Movies
away?
of Del Rey. 2 tickets to
2
Movies.
tickets, Movies of Del Rey, 888-994-4995, Studio A. More to come. We'll be right back. Hop a squat.
Do you
Hop a
want the
squat.
opportunity to
So what's
have a
the name of
TV
the
show
doll?
or podcast?
Rhonda.
Now, at Amp Media Productions, you can host your very own visual broadcast anywhere around the world. With our talented group of creators, we will provide you with show elements, board operations, and any on-screen visuals you'd like to showcase. All you must do is log onto your computer and communicate with your viewers. Contact Amp Media Productions at 866-224-5422 or email hello@amp2.tv to start your own show today.
Born in Marseille, France, Max Lazega creates whimsical and free-flowing interpretive art. His 40 years in the construction industry created the foundation for his craft. His unique work displays his view of the future with bold and playful combinations of materials and processes, but the methodology remains consistent. He fuses recycled materials and discarded building supplies into a fresh, well-executed approach. Lazega has lived in Miami, Florida most of his life, where he pursues his lifelong passion of creating industrial art. For more information, contact Max Lazega at artworkstudios.org or 786-326-8873.
Todo Bello Balloons is a business that was born out of a passion for creating unique and beautiful balloon designs, including balloon bouquets, balloon arches, balloon columns, and more. We specialize in creating unique and beautiful balloon designs that bring your dreams into reality. We believe that balloons have the power to bring people together and create lasting memories, and we are honored to be part of that experience. Contact us and we will bring happiness to your celebrations with our balloons.
What if this happened to you when you're alone? Or what if it happened here? With MedGuard Alert, you're never alone. You can connect with medical professionals anywhere, anytime. And now MedGuard is introducing our exclusive new Care Watch. If you need help quickly, use it from anywhere to contact medical professionals. No cell phone required. The Care Watch is not only a life-saving medical alert device, it's a revolutionary health monitoring system that checks your blood pressure, heart rate, oxygen saturation, and much more. And here's the best part. If you have Medicaid, you may qualify to get your Care Watch for free. The Care Watch is only available through MedGuard Alert. Call us right now. We have monitoring programs starting as low as $1 a day. The call is free, activation is free, shipping is free, and no contract is required. Remember, with Medicaid, you may qualify to get your Care Watch for free. Don't wait. Call us to get your Care Watch right now. Operators are standing by.
Love the Brooklyn Cafe? Don't miss out on some of the latest merch we have available. Need a new shirt? The Brooklyn Cafe has you covered. We have a variety of shirts in all sizes, ranging from the classic cafe shirt to the highly coveted colorful hot dog shirt. Need something for cold weather? Why not grab one of our cafe hoodies? Or you can snuggle up with one of our soft silk touch fabric blankets. The Brooklyn Cafe has everything you need, from clothing about the show to our signature coffee blends and mugs. Get it while supplies last.
Amp Media Productions is excited to announce our expansion into North Miami. With our experienced team of radio and TV professionals, we are dedicated to bringing North Miami the highest quality audio and visual production services. Whether you need radio or television commercials, podcasts, music videos, or audio and visual storytelling, we can provide the solutions to help you reach your goals. Our team is reliable, innovative, and creative, and we're ready to help you develop the perfect product. With our competitive rates and personalized service, you can trust that your project is in the best hands. Contact us today to get started on your project. 866-224-5422.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Tree.
And we're back.
I have a question as I'm watching everyone enjoy lunch here. We definitely have to get some pictures for Pizza Rica and add this into their commercial. Can you eat just one piece of pizza?
No.
Anyone can do just one slice? No, right?
No such thing.
One chicken wing?
No.
No.
One potato chip?
Ain't no such thing, right? Like, I think I could eat one slice and stop, but you just don't. You keep going.
Weird. One ex-wife. Thing of the past.
There you go. It's all in
My
perspective.
DJ only one ex? Nah, thing of the past.
She's got 7 kids, right?
I wasn't going to bring that up.
7. I don't know how your body can do that. That's just amazing
No
in
twins,
itself.
all 7 different people.
All individual births, 7 of them. Can you imagine?
I would say something, but they're going to buzz me.
How many kids did she have when you met her for the first time?
4.
4? 5. So she only
4.
had 2 more.
I only have 2 more since I know.
7.
No, you've had 3 more. You forgot the other one.
The other one, okay, probably.
There were so many coming out fast and furious.
And there's lunchtime at the cafe. Pizza Rica.
Hey, G-Man, take pictures of them with the box or something so we could take it over to chop it up.
We could do like really lunchtime here at the cafe. You can chop it up.
We could do like real lunchtime. You're funny.
Well, no, we always do a show, but we should actually eat lunch. Do you remember we used to do that back in the day? You used to talk about your sandwich and wrapping and bringing your lunchbox and everything and actually eat lunch. We talked about doing it. We didn't do it. We talked about doing it.
I never did that. Guys,
You never eat.
On to that.
You don't really eat, but we talked. It's like going backwards.
I don't really eat, and I weigh over 200 pounds. When I was up there, 268 pounds, I didn't really eat.
You just ate the wrong things.
Let's move on.
Let's move on. All right, we've got DJ. What are we, DJ or we're not DJ today? Who are you today? We're Sheila today.
Sheila's doing a day spa, and Sheila has a special that she's running.
Remember Joanne Woodward and Paul Newman, they did the 3 Faces of Eve? So she's not DJ today, she's Sheila. It's like the 2 faces of DJ Holly Grove.
And I tell you, I put in a recommendation on your spa.
Oh my gosh, my phone doesn't stop.
And you had about
I
3,500.
got 50 more.
Yeah, recommendation, because we just joined a new plan, and everything we write now gets, so we get put to the top.
That's so cool. Thank you.
Did you do one for us?
I'm working on it.
Because I just got 50 more for her that you did. And I always have to look, your review has just yielded 50 more views. I'm like.
And for Amazon, I get thousands. It's craziness. So they want to make us influencer.
Oh, speaking of influencer, guys, Blueprint Cookies. Where's all my crew who's not listening? Blueprint Cookies is having a competition. Look, none of them listen. It's like having my own children.
Because you got to deliver this when they're not in the middle of eating. We'll talk to.
No.
We'll
They're
talk to
taking
them.
pictures.
We'll talk
Anyway, I
to-
want to come up with a whole new line to Sheila for cookies. Sheila.
Sheila doesn't do cookies. Sheila eats a cookie.
What did you bring in with you? You brought Rhonda.
Rhonda, yes.
DJ Holly Grove.
So
I got Rhonda.
This is Rhonda. She's a real beauty. She was my doll in beauty school for my hair extensions. And so I did, there's 5 actual different types of hair extensions
5?
in her hair. These are and her name came from, if you want to know her name, it's from my teacher. Her name was Rhonda. So I said, I'm going to name my doll after you. Okay, so these are tape-ins.
Now, when
Right
you
here.
say tape-ins, how do they get the hair onto the scalp?
No. So we tape it onto the actual hair as close to the scalp as we could get. And then you just add a little bit of glue, and then you do the top tape in and you hold it together. And it's completely harmless. The glue remover, you put a little bit in and just kind of rub it together, and they slide right out.
It doesn't harm your hair?
No, it does not harm your hair.
So let me get this right. You're gonna glue hair onto hair.
Yes.
So you can never wash your hair.
You can wash your hair.
And how long is that thing gonna last?
6 to 8 weeks before they need it tightened, depending on the growth of the hair. It's not that this is going to fall out because we've, tightened it with the glue. It's waterproof. It's soap proof.
What kind of glue is that? Cement?
Only one oil can get it out. And so it's hair
Really?
glue removal oil.
How about coloring your hair? How do you do that? Do you color from the roots?
So like these colors here?
No, like if I were to do that on my brown hair and I go get my hair color to cover my gray hair. How do you do that?
You would have to just mix the different extension colors into your hair.
So I couldn't color my hair if I had extensions?
You could.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you just color the roots?
Yeah, just color the roots right over the extensions.
So it's real hair? Not
This is-
synthetic?
Yeah, no, I use 100% human hair.
So it can be colored?
It can be colored.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Human hair needs to be alive for it to take the color, no?
Okay, no. Yes and no.
You can
okay.
paint human hair?
But here, we use hair that has never been touched. So it's actually referred to as virgin hair or remade hair. Both of them the same terminologies. It's just different people use just different verbiage. But it's just hair basically from Colombians or women that grow thick, nice, beautiful hair. And then it's taken from them, and then this way it's not having to be dyed or processed. And then there are some hairs that are dyed.
I'm trying to get a camera on you, but I'm watching.
No.
This is like a scary situation.
We're going to go back and talk about this.
What is he doing?
Where do you get human hair from? Do people grow it and donate it, or is it like grown in? It's got,
No, this would be purchased. So the countries like that where they don't have much money, they're very happy to grow their hair. It grows so fast, and they go and cut it, and then it's purchased
So
from
this
them.
is a whole industry where people grow
So
their hair, cut
wait a
their
minute,
hair,
wait a
and
minute.
then sell
You're
it for
bringing
extensions?
in hair from
in those
other
countries.
countries?
Yes.
And is this hair legitimate human hair?
It's legitimate,
Not dead
100%
humans, live
virgin
human?
hair.
Virgin hair.
Which means it's never been dyed and never had heat on it. They have to grow it out so where it's
What do you
not
mean never
been
had
messed with.
heat?
So heat is a blow dryer, a straightener. It's complete virgin hair. So no damage.
So how many different ways do you attach? One way you say is glue. Is there another way? I know he's he's tripping over here.
I see that. Wow. No. Absolutely. So if you wanted to do, these are called, let's see, let's go down to the bottom. The very first one here, these are sew-ins. We could do braid-in sew-ins where you would braid across and then we would sew the hair across into the braid-in. Or you could do hair or braidless, hairless braids without braids.
You're gonna sew it into what?
You're gonna sew it into the
Looking at your hair.
braid.
Into what?
To the braid.
Imagine sewing an
And where's the
extension
braid?
onto his hair.
How do you put the braid in the head?
He doesn't have enough. He doesn't
You
qualify.
don't qualify for extensions.
But wait a minute. There's
We have a
sewing.
nice toupee.
No, I ain't wearing a rug for nobody. I'm shaving it off. So what is it? Wait a minute. The braid goes sewed into the head?
Not the head, the hair.
You braid your hair, the hair crossed, and then you would just sew directly underneath the hair all the way across.
And what are you sewing it into? The braid?
Mm-hmm.
And how do you put the braid in the head?
You have to first take the hair and do a braid, like a French braid, something that would be close to the head.
Underneath the scalp, underneath all the hair.
Correct. Yes,
you
you
just
separate the hair and
You
kind of
gotta have a lot of hair to do that.
Line. You don't want to ever go straight across. A lot of people that install extensions do that because it's easier. You need to make sure they do the U, so it's going to go down in your hair and up.
So there's all different lengths. Wow.
You do all of this?
I do. I have
How
an
long does it
assistant, like I
take?
said.
How long does it take to braid that hair?
Oh, it could take anywhere, if it's a whole head, from 4 hours.
Look, how about his hair?
6 hours. If it's a female whole head, and we're doing several rows with these micro beads. These are
Micro beads?
Yeah, these come in different colors, so you can do straight blonde. They're kind of highlights for your hair, so you can do some brown highlights, and then we'll put these in your hair, and we'll just snap the bead. There's several different types of ways of doing it.
Now, can you do all different ethnicity hair?
Absolutely, yes.
You can give him extensions?
I can give him extensions.
He already has
hair.
extensions.
No, that's his hair.
Yeah, he has hair.
G-Man,
We can
that's all
do
your
it.
hair, isn't it?
Fully virgin.
Fully virgin hair. Never been touched.
Never been in church either.
Wait.
At least he has something virgin on him.
What's your
True that.
favorite way to attach it? The beads, the tape, the sew-in?
I like to do the sew-ins because I like to sew.
Really?
So,
You like
yeah.
to sew somebody's head.
Yes.
People actually put the beads in the long hair.
Uh-huh.
And then it grows out and then you move them up?
Well, you would have to you could move it up or you would take it out. It's better to take it out because then you're not like tweezing their hair, you know?
I looked into doing this pre-COVID. And then you were in my head saying, just stop cutting your hair and let your hair grow. But it was like during menopause and my hormones were changing, my hair wasn't growing. It was like all these things.
Right.
It was a whole lot of work.
Yes.
And I just thought, oh, it's just more maintenance.
That's why they have to charge because hours and hours.
Hours
of
and
this.
hours of
and
work
hours.
and upkeep.
Yes.
I gotta tell you, the bad thing about this is if you put your hand on a girl's head,
You feel beads?
you feel lumps and bumps and all sorts of, and I go,
Are you like very tactile when you're with a woman?
I'm sorry? Am I what? What am I?
Tactile.
The hell is that?
You touch them a lot, their hair, like you would feel this? Like you put your
No,
hands
I
through their hair?
I put crazy glue and glue into my thigh. Yes.
Oh, like you got to really be putting your hands there. I'm
That's what
feeling
I'm telling
Grace is
you.
going to do a whole thing here.
That's what I'm telling you, that I've done that and then
He's not easy. So you like the sewing versus the beads or the tape?
Yeah, the sew-ins.
Is it is one less damaging to your hair than another?
Yes, I would definitely say the sew-ins are going to be your
Less
first
damaging.
choice. Yeah.
And what about washing
then
your
the
hair with that
microbeads.
braid? Does it really get in there?
No issues.
Really?
Just make sure you have to do like a hair dryer really close, no matter what style you get, because you are blocking your natural hair, and then you are at risk of growing, like a fungus. So you do have to do, I know, but hey.
Fungus head.
If you use if you use a blow dryer and you dry it, nothing happens. If you put water in your shoes and you put your foot in there and you don't dry it out, you're going to get what? You're going to get athlete's foot, which is a fungus. We're doing tomato right here. Okay?
But why would I put water in my foot? No, but what makes me laugh is if you're not careful. That's why a lot of people don't wash their hair that often.
Right, and that's why a lot of people, make sure their shoes stay dry.
I feel like she's talking to her kindergartner right now. Freddie, if you put water in your shoe, you need to dry it out.
Thank you.
That's why she's got 7 children.
That's why you got to dry this out.
I'm not going to say nothing. So, thinner hair versus thicker hair. What's easier to work with?
Thicker hair, because you're not going to have to be as careful. You really have to be careful when someone comes in with thin hair. You have to make sure it can even hold. Even these are made to hold the lightest of lightest hair, but you don't want to cause breakage. So you just want to be up front. If there's somebody that's done a lot of extensions throughout the years, you want to say, let your hair breathe for a while and then, come back. But you really don't want to mess with too thin of hair.
How many extensions does it take to do a head?
Oh, Lordy, depends what type you're doing. So a lot of people just get these in colors and they do like 10 of them just across, just but free, colors that are blue and pink and purple. And for Halloween, they're doing the orange and the green. And Christmas, you'll even get green and reds. But then if you were to do a whole head all the way across, depending on how big their head is, it could take anywhere from 40 to 50 of these.
And it's per piece, right? You pay per piece.
No, we actually do the rows.
Oh,
we
okay.
do per rows there, and then we charge you by the hair. So you charge 2 different charges.
Wow.
You have to purchase the hair, and then we charge you per row, depending on what you get.
How much hair does a row bring?
50 pieces.
It can bring anywhere from 40 to 50 pieces of hair like this.
40 to 50.
Or if you were going to do tape-ins, you would probably, because now you got to remember there's one on the bottom and there's one on the top. So going all the way across, you're looking at 12, 13 just on the bottom, and then another 12 or 13 on the top. Yeah, so that's going to be a full pack of hair. So you're going to figure that's a whole row.
Wow.
So do it
It's a lot of work.
I don't know how this one. You must have like the patience of a guy to do that.
Yeah, I was taught that young. But that is the key to success, is having patience.
And you can't let somebody go home with
drilled
half
that
a
in
head.
me. Huh?
No.
You can't do half a head and send them home.
No.
You ever have a discombobulation or something you started and then it falls apart and you have to start all over again?
As far as?
The braid. I'm thinking the braid is the hard part.
No, this is something I just got into. So, the permanent makeup and the microblading, that's my...
And this is all at the Beverly Hills Spa, but yes, you too can find Freddie's post on it. Because I just got another notification on it. I don't know how I get
That's
so many.
because she's here and your phone is listening.
Is that why?
Yep. And all of a sudden you're getting it, right? That's because she's
I know.
here. Yeah. Google knows she's here.
And you do all of this at the Beverly Hills Day Spa?
Yes.
And permanent makeup and aesthetics?
Yes.
And you do fillers and Botox too?
No, we don't do that.
Okay, so full aesthetics, hair extensions. That's a lot.
Skincare, body contouring. We do slimming treatments on people. The infrared lighting, the LED light therapy.
You
which
do
is really
cupping?
big.
Cupping?
Lord, you'll have to see a surgeon. No, I'm just kidding.
What are you cupping?
Cupping.
They don't do
Those
that there. That's for more like massage therapy.
The
They
cupping.
do massage.
No, I don't do cupping and I don't do massages. She's so right.
You write the literature.
No,
She
she's in
listens.
the skin aesthetics. She's not a massage therapist. Different things.
Yeah, body contouring. We do body scrubs and body wraps.
What do you wrap them in?
We do a mud wrap.
You see?
And
Mud
then we
wrap?
do a
Ever heard of
seaweed
a
wrap.
Jello wrap? A Jello bath.
No.
Freddie
I have.
has a thing about a Jello bath.
Okay.
It was delicious. I mean, it was very nice. It was fun.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a
I
Jello.
did it
That's
in
what I'm
Spain.
thinking.
I did. That was back in the day. I don't do that no more.
No. Jello bath.
Yeah.
Seaweed wrap. They say
Seaweed
those
wrap.
are good for toxins, releasing your toxins.
Mud. She does mud.
For the mud and for the seaweed wrap, yes.
And you let the mud get hard and you rip it off, or you wash it off.
No, silly. You you put down
She's your
first.
best audience.
It's kind of like a foil. You lay down, and you have them. They'll lay face first, and you'll kind of massage or rub in the seaweed for about 15 minutes on their back, all the way down. Have them flip, or if it was mud, same thing. Then when they flip, you would do another 15 minutes, and then we elevate their legs. We put a foil on the top, which is a thermal blanket, which draws out toxins and metals from them, and then we take that off and we wipe you down with a hot towel, and we ship you on your way.
All women that do this?
Yes, yes.
And what do you do with a guy if they've got hair on their body and all these wraps? Or they don't do them pretty much.
No,
men do this?
No, they do body scrubs, but that's it.
Can you imagine doing this with your, and then they'd have to clean you up? No.
Yeah, I've had them do microblading. I've had a lot of guys do the eyebrows.
But not like, I mean.
Oh, but yeah, as far as skincare, yeah, they.
Like imagine
Electrolysis.
you rolling, imagine you being covered in mud and then having to clean you.
Yeah.
You would like it, actually.
It's like anything else. It eventually comes off.
But it's different for a woman's body, right? There's nothing.
Yes.
Hopefully, there's nothing there too.
Yeah.
I wouldn't see too many guys doing that.
But you never know.
Yeah.
And I guess you could do men. A lot of them, they wax their bodies and things. They would do that.
Yes. Mhm.
You have a favorite thing to do in the spa?
Microblading. My number one thing.
And then you never have to do, right? It lasts for your eyebrows?
It should last anywhere from 2 to 10 years.
It's a long time.
Yeah.
Microblading means you get rid of your eyebrows, right? You pencil them in. Isn't that what it is?
You don't get rid of them. A lot of people will come in with hair, but they need to shape them. So you'll give them the arch here, which is going to widen their eyes if they're older. It's going to give them that spark again, the brightness, and then you'll just shape them into a pretty shape. And then you'll go from there. You'll actually color over their brow because you want the hair there. You want it natural looking. And then that's
That's
really,
not a pencil mark they leave up there?
No, and they are so grateful for not having to wake up in the morning and spend 20 minutes on, penciling in the gaps in their brows or, trying to pluck them themselves and shape them. I don't. And you go to different wax places and they're never shaped the same. It's better to do them microbladed the way you want and get the approval.
You have to different eyebrows.
It's not easy to balance and do your eyebrows every day.
How long does it take you to get ready to go on your way in the morning?
Oh, but I'm really quick because I was raised by a father, so it was hurry up and get out. So like 5 minutes in the shower, 5 minutes in front of the mirror, and I'm out the door.
Oh, so she doesn't need all that, Mom. See, you 2 hours. See, nobody does
But
what you do.
everybody's raised different, She was raised in a different home. I was raised with strictly just a father.
I was
No
raised with my
mom.
mother who was in the
And
beauty
see,
business.
she was raised with a mother.
In the
There's a
beauty business,
difference.
so you know what it was like,
Oh,
right?
yes.
The nails, the hair,
See, my children now are different because, at night I do all my, so in the morning they are there at the house, their own houses, doing a long time. But, I'm quick out the door. It's at night when I'm home. And
Sometimes
I
it
just
takes
do it
so long,
before
it's
bed.
overwhelming of what I have to do in the morning.
Yes.
I overwhelm myself in the mornings. All right, you've got this much time for your shower and this much time. I know, I even watch
I
the
can't
clock on
do
that. Well, no, I know, because I'm on my way here and you're still in the shower some mornings.
Because I don't care. Oh, it's 8:30 and it's 9 o'clock and
8:30, I got to be out the door, which means I got to be in the
when
shower
I get
by.
here, I get here.
There
As
you
long as
go.
I'm here before airtime, we're good to go.
How do people reach you?
They can contact me at the Beverly Hills Day Spa. BeverlyHillsDaySpa.com. 561-355-5970 is the phone number. We're located at 7177 Lake Worth Road.
I think we have to change your phone number on that.
Really? Oh, you have my personal
have your
number.
personal number.
Okay, yeah. My number at the spot is 561-355-5970. The number that was flashing is my DJ number, though.
She'll clip your eyebrows and play some music.
The three faces of Holly
yeah.
Grove.
Oh, yeah.
We got Rhonda, we got Holly Grove, and we got Sheila.
Rhonda. That's hilarious.
All right, we got to check in on camera 3, see how lunchtime went over there. How was lunch, guys? How was lunch? It was good. It was good? You're done eating?
Yeah, don't show the camera.
Thanks to Pizza Rica. Got to show the camera. Got to see lunch is done.
Did you take pictures to send over to Pizza Rica?
Yeah.
He's chopping it up with them. You got a chance to eat?
Yeah.
Everyone had lunch?
What
Doing
is
their thing?
what is G-Man's shoe? What is that?
A sandal for his toe. How was your toe?
What's wrong with your foot?
You know he hurt his toe.
I thought it got better.
Yeah, I'm making the air out the cut.
Oh. I got some crazy glue. I'll fix you up.
That's what you told me about my thumb that keeps opening up a week later.
I told you to do that.
Yeah, I didn't do it.
Well, it's not going to stop bleeding.
I know. It's been a week.
Yeah, give me some crazy glue.
Well, thank you for coming in and bringing Rhonda a whole new take on hair extensions.
Of course, yes.
And is there a sale or something going on special for this new venue that you're doing or no?
Well, we have the body scrub package with the body wrap. It's always to do the scrub with the wrap. So you do the scrub first, which exfoliates your skin. So you're getting all the cells off. You're opening your pores. Then you do the wrap. And so that package is $140, and normally they're $90 each for the hour. So it's a pretty good deal. That's as far as our specials go. But they can look us up online at the BeverlyHillsDaySpa.com, 561-355-5970.
Look at that. She does spray tan.
Spray tans by hand.
Can I look like her?
Yeah, you can imagine it all you want.
And you do lips also?
We do, yes.
Doesn't that hurt?
The lips are been known to hurt the worst, yes.
And they swell?
Yes.
Well, you
And
gotta
you
do is smack yourself
have
in the
to
mouth, they swell.
constantly put that Neosporin on it because the lips dry out faster than even the eyebrows.
But what good is having swollen lips that hurt?
Ooh, because they're just like you got injections and you're like...
I know, but what does that do? What is that all about?
So you don't have to wear lipstick. She
Yes.
tattoos them, permanent makeup.
Oh, you tattoo them?
Yes.
And that never fades away?
Well, 2 to 10 years, depending on who did it for you.
And you gotta do it again?
And then you got to do it again.
Do you have yours done?
No.
That's lipstick.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if you put that much color on it.
But wait a minute, if it's permanent, then you're gonna be wearing the same lips
Or you
all the
put your
time.
lipstick over it. But like if you get up in the morning and you want to look really beautiful for your significant other and your eyebrows are done and your lips are done, you're like, hi honey, I wake up like this every day. Just get up, brush your teeth and go. Kind of thing.
You are very strange.
Not
so you're
easy
gonna
being a
put
woman.
lipstick over your
You
lip.
could if you wanted a deeper
You
color.
could. What would you do all that for?
So when you're being all natural and running around town doing the natural look, you're looking natural, but yet you're not.
I see.
See that?
And don't you guys color coordinate your lipstick with your wardrobe? Is that like a thing?
Kind of.
You wear like purple because you got purple on,
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
right? So that throws that whole thing right out the window.
So you put it over it.
You know, when I was growing up, they used to have those lips. Remember those?
Those big wax lips?
wax
Yes,
lips?
I see them in the stores.
I remember that. Except you
It's a good
couldn't
thing you're
breathe.
not a woman, that's all I can tell you.
I would be one ugly woman, I tell you that.
All right, we've got the band's going to take us out for our midday show.
I don't know. Are they ready?
I got some. Boom. Have a great afternoon, everyone. Stay safe, be kind to each other, stay cool. It's still hot outside here in October. We're thinking about all our friends in Israel, and we can only pray for peace. We'll see you tomorrow, 9 a.m. drive time.
Let us know if you want to braid your hair, so we'll recommend you put you on the air so we can see what kind of work she does.
Let's try yours.
We'll see you tomorrow. Don't be late.
Bye-bye.
You're funny.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show's over, the Broken Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day from 12 to 2. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S. will bring you more good cheer next time. You can follow the Brooklyn Cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. We'll see you next time.